Partnership for Kids is proud to not only be the first, but the only No Excuses University nonprofit in the nation. It's something that's ingrained in our programming and curriculum. Because it's so important to who we are and what we do, we'd like to share more information with you about what No Excuses University is, what they do, how P4K collaborates with No Excuses University, and what role mentors play in this collaboration. First, a few words about our mission to mentor kids from college today and careers tomorrow from our president, Deb Denbeck.
It's been said that young people in poverty really do not have a lot of hope. And so our program, Partnership for Kids, really exists to provide hope for young people. So in the very earliest ages, we're talking to young people about what are you going to do after high school, that after high school comes college. Our young people, by the time that they have graduated, will have been on about 10 to 11 college campuses for official visits. But much of our programming is done on the local college campuses here at the University of Nebraska-Omaha, Creighton University and College of St. Mary, Bellevue University, and Metro Community College. All of these play very important roles in the lives of our young people for the future.
No Excuses University is a network of like-minded schools and educational organizations focused on exposing youth to college knowledge from a young age. Founders Damon and Dan Lopez founded No Excuses University on 3 core beliefs. Every student has the right to be educated in a way that prepares them for college. It's the responsibility of educators to create 6 exceptional systems that make college a reality. Conferences and on-site trainings must be rooted in sharing practical strategies and ideas that can be implemented in classrooms the very next day. Over the years, the network of schools and educational organizations has grown, which widens the reach of collaboration and draws like-minded schools and organizations together from all regions, including all demographics, and unites us under a shared belief and mission. Partnership for Kids is one of 227 schools and educational organizations in the No Excuses University network, one of only 3 in Nebraska, but the one and only nonprofit in the entire network. No Excuses University believes every child deserves the opportunity to be educated in a way that prepares them for college. This is not up to the child to discover on their own. It's up to the school or educational organization to work as a team and collaborate to fill the child with college knowledge, self-assurance that college is a place to which they do belong, and to support the child on the journey and overcome barriers that may be present along the way. At Partnership for Kids, we believe that every child deserves the opportunity to attend college and choose the best fit for their needs. To accomplish this, we align with OPS standards and work closely with the schools to maximize student success and intervene when needed. Field Club Elementary, and then Principal Barbara Wild, was the first school in Nebraska to become No Excuses University certified. Field Club is also a Partnership for Kids school. Through observation of the No Excuses University practices in place at Field Club, it seemed obvious that Partnership for Kids was one of the like-minded educational organizations that No Excuses University was looking for to join the network. Partnership for Kids implemented No Excuses University's practices and immediately felt joining the network was a must.
The mission of the Partnership for Kids is to mentor students for college today and careers tomorrow. So No Excuses University became absolutely the perfect philosophy to integrate into our program, not only in the early years, but then all the way through middle and high school. As they move into our middle school program, they're well aware of different colleges. And then when they get to our high school program, students know all about colleges that have visited 11 college campuses prior to graduating from high school.
I want to talk a little bit about the culture of universal achievement that we've attained since we've really started to integrate NEU's philosophies into our programs. Our staff, first of all, reached a critical mass almost immediately. It was easy to identify how perfect of a fit NEU was for Partnership for Kids programs. But the coolest part of the culture of universal achievement that we've seen is actually the critical mass of the students. We've started to see students get very excited about the concept of college. And we've taken the if out of it. College is no longer something they might do, it's an inevitability. It's something that's going to happen. Now their friends are talking about college in our elementary schools, in our middle school, and our high schools. So to a degree, the students are doing our job for us, which is wholly part of the NEU philosophies that we've incorporated. At Partnership for Kids, we've really tried to incorporate a culture of collaboration as well. As one of the 6 exceptional systems that No Excuses University espouses, this is perhaps the biggest and most critical to our success. So we've worked a lot with developing community partnerships to gain volunteers, but also internships for our students, scholarship opportunities for our students, and different avenues that will help support them on their journey to graduate from college. As part of the 6 exceptional systems, Partnership for Kids has worked on its standards alignment to make sure it fits the mission of No Excuses University, but also that of Omaha Public Schools. At Partnership for Kids and in Omaha Public Schools, the ultimate goal is high school graduation, and we support that through case management, through academic support, and through mentoring. Ultimately, we are a mentoring organization, and we want our mentors to push them to that ideal of graduating from high school. One of the big parts of a successful nonprofit is you need to make sure that you have your assessments in place, and we want to make sure that we're making an impact. And we do that through a variety of ways. We have an exceptional database management system that allows us to track our students' needs as well as any strengths and weaknesses they may have. Partnership for Kids students are in our program for, at the longest, 16 years. We'll have students that will ultimately go from kindergarten all the way through college graduation. So we provide support in one way or another that entire time. In order to assess our program, we look at things like grades, attendance, and students' behaviors in school. But we're also looking at the big picture. We can't measure how many of our 3rd graders graduate from college while they're still in 3rd grade. So what we want to do is support them. Our database management is excellent, and we use it to pass off students from one volunteer to another, from one program coordinator to another. We have intervention plans for academics, for behavior, for students who just aren't quite sure if college is right for them. We want them to have all of the options possible, and the only way we can do that is by tracking our students thoroughly and assessing their progress as they make their way through the program.
The key factors to both No Excuses University and Partnership for Kids programming are to start early and build year by year. At the end of a child's journey with Partnership for Kids from elementary, middle, and high school, students should be prepared to make decisions about their post-secondary plans. Mentors play a big part in this journey. P4K offers many opportunities and experiences for youth at all levels of programming to prepare them to set college and career goals. Mentors are the conversation drivers on these topics. At all levels, mentors are encouraged to share their college and career experiences, talk about the future, and discover what level of education is appropriate for the career goals of the youth. As the conversation drivers, mentors are encouraged to take advantage of the specific college and career opportunities Partnership for Kids provides youth and use Partnership for Kids college readiness vocabulary and language in discussions. As youth progress through the Partnership for Kids programming, college readiness vocabulary and language is infused in the curriculum. College and career concepts are introduced at a young age and are built upon throughout the levels of programming. More vocabulary and language is added at each level so that by the time a student is in Partnership for Kids high school programming, they're familiar with all of the language associated with college. The greatest takeaway is that collaboration between No Excuses University and Partnership for Kids is beneficial for the students we serve, and being supported by the No Excuses University network allows Partnership for Kids to help students achieve their goal set forth in the student motto, "I set my goal, I'm college bound." Partnership for Kids and No Excuses University are prepared to educate every child in our program in a way that prepares them for college and beyond.